Hello and welcome back to Adventures of Well, I'm me, and today we're going to be looking at issue 14 of the Mortal Realms for the Age of Sigmar magazine subscription service. I've been recording the process of me building and painting the models as I go through, more so than looking at, I guess, like the lore and the written content of the magazine. So if you haven't seen any of the previous videos, that's kind of what we're doing. It's my progress as complete amateur and novice into the world of miniature painting. And in this issue we get a set of new heroes, I believe they were, or like stronger characters, which are the Dreadblade Harrows, and they are like two wraith ghost horses with like wraith knights riding on them. And they look absolutely amazing, so we'll be building that in a minute. We're just going to go through the magazine quickly and have a look at everything before we build. So, issue 14, as per usual, I'll grab this camera and we'll take a look-see as we go. So, issue 14 here. So these are the Dreadblade Harrows, looking pretty awesome there. It's got a champion bio there, so the champions. That looks pretty cool. That really nice picture there. So that kind of breaks down a bit of information about them. So it's the officers that serve directly under the Knights of Shrouds. And it's got some information about the Knights of Shrouds here, and then it's got the names of the two knights there, the Dreadblades, sorry, that are you're building essentially. We've also got a breakdown of some Forces of Chaos information here, which is pretty cool. We've got the Mortals and Demons. So it's given us information on other armies in the Mortal Realms. We've got part 2 of the Stormcast Eternals, 1,000 Storms. It's a bit of a story there about Stormcast. We've got Curse of the Hunter, so this is looking at these guys again. Bit of information there about a battle that took place. And we've got our how to build guide, followed by our painting guide, and we've got 5 paints that we're using this time. You'll need your 2 sub-assembled Dreadblade Harrows, each should be in 3 pieces. So that's a little bit different this time. We're painting the horse as one part, then we're painting each side of the actual dude that goes along with it. I think it's just because we're doing 2 different colours, and you've got to paint underneath the main guy to get him different colours, I guess. I don't know, trying to work out exactly how he is. Can I paint him white for the horse? Then you paint a thin coat of Corax white over the top. Okay. Just a different approach to it. But then you go over with the Nihila Oxide, which I can never pronounce. Dry brush with Corax white, Cantil blue over the shroud, and then one red around part of the robe there. And there's the finished looking one there. We're getting a black here, and adding out to the reins. So now we're using quite a few paints. Then we've got the Ghost Riders issue thing here, the breakdown of a mission or game that you could play, and then ending with what's coming up in future issues. We've got in the next issue more pieces for our mausoleum, and then we have a second set of Executors and Castigators, which you can see I've got my armies there with mausoleum set up there. So that's a quick look at everything there. We'll go into assembling this guy, show you the process for that, and we'll paint it. I'll probably paint it tomorrow because I've already done a painting video today, and I'll probably need to take a break, but we'll get on to building out. I'll actually set this up so we can start straight away. So, as per usual, needing clippers, and I use a hobby knife, and occasionally use the mold line remover that came with it. But we'll get all that set up and we're going to get into this. I'll just open that back up to my page to show me what needs to be assembled. And last but not least, the glue. So partial assembly, we're building the horse and then they're leaving the two parts of the actual Harrow's guys separate. So let's get on to this. Well, I've just finished the two ghost horsey guys here. Interesting paint. Oh, I just saw a spot that I need to fix up on this one here. It's got paint on its face. Red paint, in fact. I found it really hard doing the reins and touching up. Like, that's the thing. I just needed to touch up a few little bits and pieces here because it's just... it was really hard to get some of these bits to just easily go into the spot that I wanted. Like the reins, it just had some little bits and pieces that were a little bit hard, or I don't know, my brush is definitely needing to be replaced. I think the one that I've been using, the starter brush, I've kind of tried to trim it down a bit in spots, but it just isn't looking quite right sometimes, and I'm getting awkward lines going through the paint. So I've got the newer brushes that came with the last delivery that I'm thinking I might have to use a bit of just to make life easier. Trying to get the most out of the starter brush, but yeah, it's just a little bit frustrating at times, but there we go. That will fix that up nicely. Yeah, so I found that these were an interesting build. It's the painting, you kind of painted the base and then stuck the parts over it, as in, when I say base, you built the horse, painted it, and then after you've painted the horse, you then put the other two guys over and finished painting. I don't know, I think they've come out alright. If that wants to focus, probably doesn't, but there we go. They look pretty decent. Yeah, it's just some of the intricacies. It's now getting a little bit more focus in certain areas of the painting that I need to focus on, and put a little bit more time and effort in, I guess, to make sure I'm doing it correctly. But anyway, it's fun. I'm getting there with it all, and I think that I'm starting to come a long way with my painting. I think some of the bits and pieces are actually looking a little bit nicer. Some still have issues when it comes to like the fine details, but I guess there's a detail brush for me touching up at the end. But that's that issue. What issue? I don't even remember what issue this was. This is issue 14. So not too bad. Issue 14. Just trying to remember what we've got in the next issue. I've got it down here. It is looking like the next part of the mausoleum. Yes, indeed it is. It's the next part of the terrain areas. So the mausoleum gates and bases and things like that. So it'll be interesting when we get and put those together. But until then, got some videos to kind of finish up and upload. Because I got a little bit ahead of myself, and I'm returning back to work now, and I should have recorded more over the holidays than I actually did. But it's all good. Been doing a lot of housing stuff and moving, getting things organised for the move when that will take place, kind of organising and preparing, which has been good, and I've been able to clean up and get some things organised in this room to help with my organisation of painting. So looking forward to getting into the nitty gritty of it, and then hopefully throughout this year getting some more space when it comes to painting. Because I'm all confined into this corner pretty much. But until then, have a great day, guys, and I will catch you next time.